Hello everyone and welcome to another two-tunnel junction update. I haven't done one for about a good 6 or 7 months, so I thought now was a good time to sort of get back into it. Over the last sort of half a year I've actually done a fair amount to the layout. As you can see, if you remember from the last video, we actually changed the layout from 2 to 4 tracks. Well, this has all pretty much been done. This is the back part of the layout. As you can see, all the gravelling has been done all the way along, and we have added in an embankment here with a road which runs along the front, and over the back here the layout disappears into the tunnel, which was previously where the 2 tracks would have gone either side, so 2 would have run this way and then 2 that way. As you can see here, we're going to add signals in here, only 2 for the up lines. We used a Traintronic signal which is yet to be wired, but we've sprayed it grey, and maybe add a bit of weathering soon. If we move over to here, we can see the road follows sort of the front of the layout and then goes up to like a mini roundabout here. I'm yet to decide whether I'm going to put traffic lights in here. I think it'd be quite good with the sort of 2 directions here, but I'm not sure yet. In here, if I just move these containers out of the way, you can see we've got sort of like a little industrial like warehouse place. I've acquired some buildings from Bachmann, and then the low relief sort of shop industrial building thing from Hornby. Obviously I'm going to add different signs to make it more sort of modern and realistic, and then add security fencing, carry on the security fencing along here, and then have like sort of a security gate here or across to here. Over here, the road, we've added in another section on the road. This would be the main station building. You can sort of see the rough layout. Obviously I'm going to have like the car park here and then the main road here, but I'm still yet to decide on what to have as a station building. I've acquired the Bachmann station building, but I'm not too sure whether it looks realistic enough, and trying to blend it in so it actually comes down onto the platforms as well is going to be pretty difficult. So I think I might look at some ideas and then actually scratch build my own station building. Underneath this area, if you remember, we had points which were joining all the tracks and then goes into the sidings, which will be here soon. These have all been electrified. If I just come over here, as you can see, we've added the board in. We've got sort of 2 rough lines here, and then each of the points that the wires link to. These will all be done to a much higher standard. This sort of temporary while we're still getting used to like wiring and things like that, but for the time being it's sort of good. We've used the Traintronics slow motion point motors. They're very good actually, quite realistic, and I think it adds a better effect than what the Hornby or Pico ones do, which are quite quick and then make a loud noise. Coming back up here, in this area here will be the station building, or the station, sorry. The platforms will run either side of the 4 tracks, and then obviously the station building will come down onto the tracks, and then we'll have like all the different sort of features that you'd see to blend it in to make it look like a sort of tunnel area. Coming around here, this is where, excuse the mess, haven't had time to clear up really. This is where the sort of main engine depot will be. Still yet to add all the walling along the back, because we're waiting to sort of fix the platforms over here, and then we can sort of start putting the walls in. And I've still actually got to design sort of the track layout of how the depot's gonna go. So, but we hope to have like some of the buildings that Bachmann do, maybe the 2 road and single road engine sheds, and then maybe a fueling point. But I still have to look into it because we're very limited to space there. And then in this sort of area here where all these points actually are, we are going to be using the Bachmann Kenko signal box. Very well detailed model, wasn't very cheap, £55, but it is limited edition, and I thought I'd better get it as I sort of live in that area, so it's a good addition to the layout. All the track, most of the track around this sort of area has been weathered. It's just slight weathering on the bottom of the rails. I don't know if the camera will focus on that, but as you can see, it's a lot different to the sort of non-weathered parts of the points. I'm not too sure about whether I'm gonna actually weather like the crossover points and all the other points too much, because I don't want to risk it with all the wiring and things like that, because we normally have quite a few troubles with the actual wiring itself of the layout. So yeah, we'll wait and see what's going to happen regarding that. All of this part is fairly the same as you probably saw in the last couple of videos, apart from we've added cricket. We actually added the cricket figures. They were from, I can't actually remember where they were from, but they never done painted models, so we've actually had to paint them ourselves. It's only taken me like a year to paint them, but that's because it's just me being lazy. And then back down to here, sort of the last sort of few updates. I did use, for this bit, I used the Hornby sort of railway bridge, but I've actually found a website where you can like get scratch build materials, and you can get like modern like road buildings with like support beams and things like that. So I think I'll add that in and change that all around, and then add all the scenery to sort of blend it all in. I think that'll look a bit better, because it's not often you see a railway tunnel used as a road tunnel. So, and especially if we're going for sort of the modern look, you want a modern sort of bridge. And then along this sort of area here, the hill will sort of carry on around this area, and then sort of blend in here. We just have a sort of hill here, and then obviously the main depot lines will run, sidings will run along the front into all the sort of rubbish which is behind me. So yeah, that's a bit of a quick update really. A lot has been done, but yeah, I kind of squeezed it all into a short video. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and hopefully I'll get back into it soon and keep bringing you updates.